Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yes, welcome to the first and last segment of the day. Yeah, there's not been anything in the morning, but I'm going to be getting back to doing the morning shows. Yes, the school half term is upon us. And I can't wait to get away and be on here for you guys, or is it the other way around? But anyway, guys, either or here or with her or never the twain shall meet. I'm not sure what that ever meant. Welcome back here. As usual, we've got like 3 bits of live Arsenal news and some other bits and pieces that we're going to be going through. So if you wanted to know what I'm going to be talking about, you need to make sure that you tune in for the next hour and maybe a bit. I'll see you on this other side of this intro music. Yes, welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yes, and counting. I'm counting the days. Half-term break is upon us. I'm on a half day tomorrow, but I've got staff training. I've got staff training tomorrow, inset training. Not tomorrow, on Wednesday. But listen, I will be back doing my morning shows. Listen, just going right at it. Right at it. Just no let up. Just going hammer and tongue, going for broke, going for gold, going for platinum. Is platinum more sustainable and valuable than gold? I think it is, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification button so you can receive all the latest news right here. And apart from that, like I always say, be part of this community right here, right now. I've just seen the phone ringing. It's my wife. She's gonna have to wait. There's certain things more important. No, actually, no, I shouldn't have done it. I'm gonna have to give her a call. But let's get this one up and running, and then maybe in betweens, whilst I'm maybe promoting the online digital promotional video, I'll give her a call back. So let's go through this one very, very quickly. Martin Odegaard. This one actually makes me laugh. Martin Odegaard tells friends he wants Arsenal transfer as Real Madrid agreement reached. Martin Odegaard, who had previously revealed he feels at home at Arsenal and has now reportedly informed his friends he's keen to make his way or his stay in North London permanent. Does that really mean that he wants to stay at Arsenal? It could be any other London club. Doesn't have to be Arsenal, although we'll have to wait and see. Moving on. Martin Odegaard has reportedly told his friends that he wants to join Arsenal permanently. The update comes amid other reports that Real Madrid and the Gunners have agreed to wait until the end of the season before deciding the midfielder's future. Odegaard has hit the ground running in North London since moving on loan from Real Madrid in January. Come on, goodness, January. He's previously revealed he feels at home at Arsenal, and according to the football.london, has since informed his friends there's luck to remain at the Emirates beyond this season. Real Madrid are yet to put a price tag on the Norwegian captain, and we have to wait and see what happens. We have to wait and see what happens. I'm sure there's McLeod. Are you in the live chat? Let's have a look. Yes, you are. Oh, I'm sure you're probably happy to hear that news. I'll have to wait and see. He said there in the report they're going to put their heads together at the end of the season. And only thought Martin Odegaard say, yeah, thanks, but no thanks. I don't want to stay at Arsenal. Can you imagine that? I mean, could they force him to stay at Arsenal? I mean, the last one we'd want is a player, not so much an unhappy player, but a player who doesn't want to stay at Arsenal. But can you imagine Zinedine, Arteta concocting something there, and you've got to see Odegaard in the background? And what are you talking about, guys? What are you talking about? I don't want to stay. I want to go. Please take me home. Only for Arteta to say, actually, this is your home. Alex, behave yourself. Yeah, so Martin Odegaard just saying allegedly that he wants to make North London his home. But the two clubs have got to talk at the end of the season. It might that listen, like I always say, in the news in regards to Martin Odegaard, wait until the end of the season. Yeah, let's not trying to, preempt, something that might not happen. Let's just wait and see. But as far as I know, as far as it stands, there is no option to buy Martin Odegaard. Anyway, the second bit of news is in regard this bad boy Mohammed. Mohammed says, "Say no, no, no." He tried to take him to rehab. He said, "No, no, no." Mohammed, Arsenal midfielder Mohammed El-Neni is claimed to have rejected the Egyptian manager's request for him to warm up at half time before supposedly informing his boss that he wouldn't be playing. Apparently, he refused to come. I mean, I don't know which game it was. The 28-year-old claimed to have been frustrated with his manager's decision not to give him a role in the starting lineup, which prompted his decision to refuse to play. El-Neni, bad boy. They tried to take him to rehab. He said, no, no, no. Ah, God daring me. And then he hasn't been playing heavily for Arsenal of late, despite impressing earlier in his campaign, but remains as one of the biggest names in the Egyptian squad. Goes on to say that after the first training camp under Hossan El Badri, and then he asked not to be called up again because he wasn't starting. Ahmed Abdelbasset told On Time Sport TV via All Africa. Yeah, he constantly on the bench during the previous qualifying matches, and even though he was promised to start, he was still benched against Kenya. El Badri asked El-Neni to warm up during the halftime break because he was planning on subbing him, but he refused and told him he wasn't going to play. With Egypt set to line up against her fellow already qualified Comoros this evening, it could be interesting to see if El-Neni is part of the squad or even the starting lineup against a previous incident. At this point, I wouldn't be expecting Mo to feature, having fallen out with the manager. God damn me. They wanted to take Mohammed to rehab. He said, no, no, no. I ain't going on. Mohammed said, no, no, no. Oh, dear. Bad boy. Mo, what's going on, man? My dad may, sort of speak. He would say, this is like in cricket. Because I know we used to talk about, cricket back in the day in the West Indies. My dad used to say that he was like the best bowler, in Dominica, Caribbean island, the best, batsman. I said, but Dad, what happens if you had like, a bad form? And the manager said, no, listen, you're gonna sit out this one. He said, well, I wouldn't play again. I said, come on, Dad, man. Come on, you can't say that. In whichever sport you do have like a little dip in form. And I said, no, I just wouldn't play for Dominica again. I said, right, okay, Dad, all right. But Mohammed El-Neni, man, refusing to. Dear. Mo, you're refusing to play. My goodness, Arsenal must be paying you a lot of money, man. Mohammed said, no, no, no. Oh, dear. And listen, the last bit of news is in regards to this guy. Yeah, the Arsenal's head of coaching, Andy Woodman, has left Arsenal to take charge of a National League side, Bromley. Hey, listen. Let me just read the report first, yeah? The head of goalkeeping, actually ex-head of goalkeeping, Andy Woodman, has now left the club to become the first team manager of National League club Bromley. Woodman has been head of goalkeeping at Arsenal since 2018, but leaves the post with immediate effect. Will take charge of Bromley for their match against Wildstone on Friday, as he bids to help the side gatecrash the National League playoffs. Woodman has a raft of experience as coach, having worked with the likes of Charlton Athletic, Crystal Palace. I wasn't aware of that. Actually, yeah, I didn't know that. And of course, Newcastle. He has not worked as a manager before, but he has dropped down to the fifth tier of English football to cut his teeth. Now you're probably thinking, cut his teeth? What does that mean? Cut his teeth? It just means like just to get experience. Yeah, in management. Mo said no. God, Terry. Oh dear. Welcome home, Mo. So those were the three segments of news this evening. And by the way, before anyone starts, actually, Dean is probably looking now. These flowers, they're real flowers. All right, so don't even go there, mate. They're real. I'll sort you out. I'll bar you from being a moderator on Canon for the TV. Anyway, let's go into the live chat this evening. Even Alex, no Elto and James. No, James, due to work commitments, is not able to come onto the show. And Elto actually said to him, "It's now 6:30." This cough. It's 6:30 rather than 5:30. I said, "Actually, Tel, I'll do the show, myself." Only for him to respond by saying, "Actually, I've been asked to go and do some shopping." Waitrose. So it would have been a little bit tight for him to have made it on the show anyway. So it's just me and myself and I. Sorry, Des. Platinum is worth more than gold. Thank you for that, Des. Hey up, power to the Gooners. Wow. On vid record, wife comes second. You're sleeping on the couch tonight. I always sleep on the couch. No, I don't. And I see the plastic roses have. They were there, and they are real, geezer. They're real, Mr. Ashley. And I think what I'm gonna have to do, maybe I need to put you on a timeout. These are real. As I told you this about Odegaard ages ago, my friend. Let's just wait and see at the end of the season. Let's see what happens at the end of the season. Maybe Des and I need to put a wager on it. I'm going to wager that Arsenal are not going to sign him on a permanent deal. And Des, yeah. This is our ice bucket challenge, Des. If Arsenal signs Odegaard, then I got to do the bucket challenge. I've got to do the bucket. Yeah, and if they don't, you've got to do it. How about that, Des? To me, that sounds like a good idea, actually. The first ice bucket challenge of the season. The first and only. Are you up for it? Are you up for the challenge? Of course, I imagine we'll increase the price. And I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same. It will show how determined they are, to keep Odegaard. If he really, because I think I've read somewhere where Zidane or Madrid have actually said, well, actually he is part of our plans, Odegaard. So depending on how high the price is or how low the price is, that will indicate whether Real Madrid really want Odegaard or they don't want him. So that's my challenge to Des. Ice bucket challenge. If you're up for the challenge, yeah, I'm wagering that Arsenal are not going to sign him. And I know you are. Alex, what have you done, man? If Odegaard, a month of my wages, if he stays. Karume says a question. You think bringing Odegaard decline? Oh, my goodness, I've seen that question being played out on different social networks there. What I would say, I've skirt around your question. When we had Emil Smith, it was quite clear that he would probably get injured. He couldn't last the whole season without having a break. And then we had Martin Odegaard. And from my understanding, it wasn't we're going to have both of these guys playing at the same time. It was going to be either one or the other because they play in a number 10 role quite well. Very, very well. But if you're going to have Emil Smith Rowe and Odegaard playing at the same time, who's going to be playing out of position? More often than not, it's Emil Smith Rowe out on the left. He's done quite well being played out of position on the left. But I want to see him playing in the number 10 role, floating all over the place. In regards to reducing or stoutering Smith Rowe's development, that is a different question. I think we need to decide whether we're going to be really playing both of them at the same time, which I don't like to see that. For me, it has to be either one or the other. But what do you think, Karumi? What do you think? I'll throw the question back at you. Get all horn helmets ready, boys and girls. Arsenal squad have too many substandard players. Des, man. Yeah. Joking aside, yeah, that's true. Actually, too many. And Karami, you got to remember as well. You know, we've loaned out Kolasinac. We've got rid of Mustafi. Mavropanos is not there. AJ Niles is not there. Willock is not there. Nketiah hasn't played for the longest time. Which tells me literally there's still elements that need to be gone and sold. Hopefully in the summer transfer window. That will upset Monty. He loves Elneny. Why is he going to upset? But it's the truth. Muhammad said, no. Oh dear, rose is red and white of Arsenal. I'm up for that, mate. No problem. Okay, cool. But first ice bucket. So far, I'm 1 for 1. Those of you guys probably remember back in the day. Was it last season? It was last season, wasn't it? Both my brother and myself, we put a wager on, and I said, "There's no way." Matteo Guendouzi is going to score a goal from open play, not a penalty. The penalty didn't count. And who won? I won. So my brother had to do the forfeit. Yes. So I'm 1 for 1. Anyway. I watched a classic game from 2000 to 2001, classic game between Arsenal and Liverpool. To see those passes, players to our current squad. We are far off. We are way off the mark where we should be. But you know what, Rami? Empires rise and empires fall. You know, no club can sustain. You know, be in the echelons. You know, in the high. You know, top 3 or top 4 for a long period of time, and that's what happens. You know, things evolve, and we are in the mire now. And if those of you who are of my age and mid-50s, you would probably remember times in the 70s where we had players who just weren't good enough. It sounds familiar, doesn't it? And we didn't win anything from 1971 until 1979. Yeah, 1971 double winning side, right up until 1979 FA Cup final. So you know, we've seen some real bad times at Arsenal, but yeah, there's no doubt we are far off where really we should be. But again, like I say, no club can stay at the top forever. It just can't happen. According to the Daily Mail, Real want 52 million for Odegaard. That is not too bad, to be honest. I mean, we've paid 72 million pounds for Pepe. Was it 49 million pounds for Thomas Partey? So to be honest, 52. But is that 52 million euros or 52 million pounds? Because I've not seen that. I've not seen them put a price on on his head. I saw on WhatsApp Auba came back looking like someone. Auba needs to look like Auba. Yeah. But is that good? I mean, Auba doing Auba? I don't know, Des, man. But even Alistair says, "Hi, Alex and Madrid have too many potential deals to hang on to the players they aren't sure of. We just need to be faster than Liverpool and others to sign Odegaard." Well, it's truth be told, if the report is true that, you know, Arsenal and the other clubs are waiting to see what happens at the end of the season, the good things we've got in our court or in our favour is the fact that we've got Odegaard. He's playing for us, although he's on loan for us. But we just, again, I don't want to preempt anything. I don't want to. I just want to see how things are going to be played out. when it comes, at the end of the season, if he says, yeah, actually, I want to leave Arsenal, then so be it. If he says, actually, I want to stay at Arsenal, then so be it. But it's just, if, again, actually just saying that it's actually quid. Right, okay. So that, again, that's not too bad, to be honest. What was it? £52 million. That's not bad. I mean, for the age that he is, not bad. Hmm. And so I think you're right. If we want that man, we have to be aggressive, and get the guy. But again, I'm just saying, let's just wait at the end of the season. I just hope the coach Arteta talks with Emerson Rowe and on make him understand the issue. Yeah, well, listen, I think he does. Of course, he speaks to the players. I just don't like the fact that Emerson Rowe is stuck out on the left hand side. He should be in the number 10 role or have two number 8s ish. But that's just me. Is it me or is this international break? You know what? Hand on heart, I saw maybe 3 or 4 minutes of the game. England playing Albania yesterday, and I was bored sick out of my mind. The first 3 or 4 minutes, I was thinking, yeah, I thought I would just get on, just communicate to some people because I've got some other projects. You guys you would already know that, but I was thinking, oh my goodness, nah. Oh. Is that include Ainsley Niles and Torreira as well? Next season, I need a big change squad. If not next season, much worse. I believe. Mark, I've already said next season it's going to be. Mark my words. Excuse me for the pun, but yeah, next season we won't be in the Europa League. We won't be in the Europa League. Strap yourselves in. Prepare yourselves for a lot more to come of this stuff here. And I'm hoping going forward, A, Arteta would trust more of the youngsters coming through, and B, we would have shipped out a lot of the players who come with the wrong attitude, the wrong mentality, don't want to turn up, or just, the wrong side of 30, are not going to elevate us to the next level. But we'll have to wait and see again. Again, I don't really want to preempt anything, but I guess I'm preempting because I'm saying it's going to be a lot more of the same come next season. Okay, right, so it's quid and not euros. My friends said I must trust the process. I want you to convince me why I must trust the process. These are as the way that I see it from my perspective, is that you've got to remember that Arteta is inexperienced. He's still inexperienced. We did not employ him. I didn't employ him. It was the board, stroke, silent stand. They employed him. He was a cheaper option. That's one. The second thing you have to think about as well is that he still needs another transfer window to get rid of a lot of the players. I mean, you could probably tell me you said that there's a lot of substandard players there. How many players do you think Arteta has to sell? Is it like more than 2? Is it more than 3? So come and tell me that. Okay. The third reason is there are still other teams who are better than us. We have gone in the wrong direction. We're going in the wrong direction with all the other clubs are going in the right direction. Someone was saying the other day, Usmanov is now going to be pumping in a lot of money. A lot of money. And modern football, if you dismantle the scouting system and you rely on your network of friends, and your network of friends are agents, you got the phone call. You have not seen the player play. You're going by the recommendation of the friend network of agents. And then the last part I want to talk about is the owner. So unless we see a change of ownership, we're going to see the same thing being played out game in, game out with these players. If you've got a business and you are the owner of the business, how you are, how you present yourself, how you communicate, your employees are going to copy the way that you are. That's how things are. So all these four factors, you have to, again, you have to give time for the process to be played out. And I don't like to see managers get sacked. I just don't like to see it. Players don't turn up. Player power comes in. They refuse to play. They get the manager sacked. Arsenal for me is such a different entity. Even the last 10 to 15 years, or maybe 20 years, of course. Of course, clubs have to evolve. Yeah, I get that. I get that. But Arsenal, they're going in the wrong direction. So I guess what I'm saying is we need to have a new owner. We're going to have a new owner. Trust the process, whatever the process is. That's all I can say, really. Roma are interested in Laka. Who will replace him if he leaves? And Alistair, this is what I was saying. People always asking me, right, okay, would you keep or sell Lacazette? I said, well, if we're going to sell Lacazette, who's going to replace Lacazette? I wouldn't want to know that we sold him if we don't have a replacement already ready to go. That's the way that I see it. You're selling players, but who's going to replace those players? When Tierney got sold, who replaced him? When Vieira got sold, who replaced him? Bergkamp, all those players there, part of that Invincibles golden era there. When they eventually left, who did we replace them with? And you can't replace players like that. Vieira, Bergkamp, Henry, Perez, they're all unique. They're only one of those. But what is players who are like that, of that mentality, of that attitude. And so, the decrease in quality, the change in mentality, the players that we've got in, has got us in this position. Because it's of the owner, of the scouting, all those factors. You have to think about all those factors there have got us into this position there. And then we lose, the captain goes missing, he's sulking. Anyway. David Dean was a catalyst that helped us sign Dennis Bergkamp. Mikkel knows Spain. Does he have the contacts? I don't know. I don't know. I just think that literally they are just relying on the agents' networks. It's jobs for the boys. I know someone who knows someone who knows someone who knows a player. It's not like we've got our scouting network, and the scouts are reporting back to me and say, actually, Alex, this guy who's probably just an example, this youngster who plays, in I don't know, Asia, or Africa, we need to probably get him in at Arsenal. That network is now gone. It's just jobs for the boys. Can I make a point about Odegaard? Laka understands him, but I don't think Orba can read Odegaard's play. Just my opinion, and you are absolutely right. I think we spoke about this yesterday. Elto said that, the intricate playing, that, passing the ball quickly between Odegaard and Lacazette, Odegaard and Pepe, Cedric, Odegaard, Pepe, Cedric, Odegaard, Emma Smith Rowe. On that side there, you can see there's an understanding there. Again, it's not, character assassination. If Aubameyang is not scoring goals, I'm asking you guys, what else does he bring to the table? There's nothing much more. Whereas Lacazette, he's got, elements of everything there. Scoring goals, trying to close down, the ball being played out from the back, doing the interceptions. And when we are in possession, how wonderful it is to have the small passages of play. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm going to say. What grade you give Arteta so far? You think he inspires players? He does inspire players. My only concern is that the system that he's trying to implement is too rigid. It needs to be a little bit more flexible. There's no doubt if you see, Leonard playing the ball out from the back, or how can I say, or Orba coming off the left hand side and just trying to looking for the ball over the top. These are instructions from Arteta. But for me, I just get the impression that the system is still too rigid. It needs to be a little bit more free flowing. And people have said, why is it Arteta's trying to play like a Man City? You need to ask him that question. So if I was to give him a grade from A being the best, the highest, and C, I'll give him a C. I'll give him a C plus. A C plus. Nketiah can replace Lacazette. Ho, 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 ho. Very funny, Don Arsenal. Anyway, welcome back. Sonogo replace Henri. Sonogo, wow, now he was useless. I think I remember seeing Sonogo. What was it, like the Emirates Cup games? The pre-season tournaments they have before the season gets going. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. Dear me. So we'll take a quick pause for the cause. Have a look at this this video. I'm actually talking about online digital services. Yes. If you're thinking again, I don't know, I want to start my own YouTube channel. Look at Alex. Alex can do it. If Alex can do it, I can do it. But I don't know where to start. Have a look at this video. See you on the other side of this video. As part of the Canon 4 TV experience and services, we're now extending out into additional online products such as voiceovers, thumbnail artwork designs, and video editing for small YouTubers who have less than 1,000 subscribers. Voiceovers. If you need voiceovers for short videos, 30-second adverts, stories, intros, and outros, then we can do this for you. Let us know the length of the voiceover and we will give you a polished audio file in less than no time. In addition to this, thumbnail artwork designs. As we pride ourselves on sharp HD thumbnail artwork designs, we can do this at a relatively low price. Send us your specifications and we'll produce eye-catching designs to attract subscribers and followers to your platform. And finally, video editing. We have a range of video editing techniques, special effects, and software to produce a polished end product for which you can be completed in the quickest time possible. Now, if you would like help and support getting your channel promoted and your subscriber count going, then send us an email at arsenalpublic1@gmail.com. I repeat, arsenalpublic1@gmail.com. We are here for you, for the Canon 4 TV experience. Yeah, we're here for you, for the Canon 4 TV experience. No, we are, really, we are. I'm serious, we're here for you guys. Anyone who wants to start their own YouTube channel, or where they want more, traffic and more viewers, or help with the editing or the voiceover or the thumbnail artwork, we can help you with that. So just send us an email at arsenalpublic1@gmail.com. I'm serious, we're here for you. What? I'm telling you the truth, we're here for you. All right, let's go back and see. Players, big characters. My coach tends to push them out of a side. Why can't see this player, Florian Balogun? I think he's going to be heading for the window. I mean, just over 3 months left on his contract at Arsenal. I've not seen anything which tells me that he's not going to be staying at Arsenal. Pastor Laka could replace Laka, and he'll be a lot cheaper as well. You're right, Orba. He brings nothing if he's not scoring. Love your hands. Okay. Sell Orba and bring Albert Truban. Yeah. Haaland's brother. I've not seen him play. So if you're saying he's a wonderful player, then how much do you think he'll be worth? If Arsenal were going to go for him, I think what I might do like a video on him, research him and just see what he's got to bring to the table at Arsenal. We don't want any loungers at Arsenal. We don't want any players just coming there for like a I don't know what for some free money. But I might do a video on him actually. But how much do you think he'll be worth? Alex Sanogo got more goals than Lacazette though. My issue with him, he needs to be himself. Until he can do that, we're going to have an inconsistent season. Alex just got on lunch. Brilliant, nice one, Colin. So Colin, man. So all them other times that you were like coming in my chat, weren't you working? Were you working, or what were you doing? Anyway, doesn't matter. Welcome back. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder. Is that where did Kakuma Sonogo go? Sono go? I don't know. Where did he go? Van der Beek, Doherty, Lukaku is a good bargain. Maybe on loan for sure. I think next season Coutinho is coming. I don't think so. Coutinho's not coming, man. Come on, Mark. Behave yourself. He's not coming. Is he? But I tell you what, Lukaku, I would take Lukaku. I would take him. Imagine a lineup with Lukaku and Bellingham up front. There's Daka is linked with Liverpool, but this makes me think we need to make a hard decision on Pepe. Is Pepe a Tesco? Alistair, come on. The foreign should stay. We should sell Orba, Eddie, and the W man as well. Look, I've got something in my eye. I think Van der Beek and Coutinho for loan. I think so as well. I think it would be a loan deal rather than us. But then again, even if they come on a loan deal, we'll still be paying their wages. So that's not just put in my eye. Something was like a fly. Anyway, so I have to go. A great evening, mate, and same to you as well. There's going to be a pre-recorded video coming up. Actually, in about 20 minutes time. So I need to get cracking on this one. Let me finish this one very, very quickly. I was supposed to be working. Oh, dairy me. Colin, I like that, man. Oh, the rebel without a cause. Well, we don't want Doherty near our team. Yeah, Doherty, no. What's going on in my eye, man? As would you take Frimpong? No, I wouldn't. Neither one of them. What are you talking about, man? Takuma is now FK Partizan. I've not seen him play. My boss also become a retirement home for Brazilians. No, a retirement home for ex-Chelsea players. They just happen to play for Chelsea. Well, they happen to be Brazilians. That's what I mean. What am I going to do? I'm going to just quickly post up this video, the link for this video in this live chat now. So have a look. Something's going to my eye. Goodness. Yeah. So have a look at this this video. Again, it's just 90 seconds. What I've got to say very, very quickly, is this time last year, I lost my job. The school I was working in the deepest of West London, and the school closed down because we heard about the pandemic, the outbreak of COVID. I lost my job, and I remember speaking to my because I work for an agency, and my contact said, "Oh right, they want to know." I said, "No, actually, no. This is a lie. What happened was, the school called me, and they said, would you like to come back? What's your plan?" I said, "Well, are you going to pay me? Are you going to pay me, if the school closed down until further notice?" And the person who I spoke to, they said, "Yeah, we'll pay you." I think, wow, quids in. I'm quids in. The next day, I got a text message from the school saying, "Actually, no, we're not going to pay you." I was thinking, oh my goodness. So at that point, I was panicking. I was thinking, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And so this link here is like our safety net. It's like our plan B. So if anything happens again like this again, at least we've got this to fall forward on. I'm not saying fall back on, but we can fall on this. This will sustain us in the short term, medium, and long term future for us. So I'm going to implore you. I'm going to say to you guys, have a look at this short video. It's only 90 seconds long. It's changed my life. Oh my goodness, something's going on my eye, man. And it will change your life. You know, unless you're a millionaire or you're making bucket loads of money. But if you're not, if you don't have a plan B, if your retirement plan is not going to sustain you, then this will. So again, guys, just have a look at this link. Have a look at this link. It might just be for you. Whoops. What inspired you to start this platform? There was a YouTube channel that's still about, actually, called Much Arsenal, run by Colin Much, a Scottish fellow, and I've met him a couple of times. We did an end of season get together before the pandemic broke out. We met up outside the Emirates, and we were filming out there. But I've got to say, his channel inspired me to do Cannon Fire TV. I thought, right, we're going to have a go. I would like to have a channel like that, similar to that. And people think, oh, maybe it was the other channel, the biggest podcast on Arsenal. No, it wasn't them. They didn't inspire us. It was Much Arsenal who inspired us to this day to do the channel. Hopefully we'll get a good look at Aziza next season. Yeah, I just want Arteta to have more faith in some more of these diamonds in the rough who currently play in the under-19s and under-23s as well at Arsenal. We've got to wait and see. Got to wait and see what happens with that. So I'm going to just kind of review the news as it was of today. Martin Odegaard actually talking about, you know, he's told his friends allegedly that he would like to make North London his home. Really? Are you sure about that? Yeah, the report says Martin Odegaard tells friends he wants Arsenal transfer as Real Madrid agreement reached. Martin Odegaard has reportedly told his friends that he wants to join Arsenal permanently. The update comes amid other reports that Real Madrid and the Gunners have agreed to wait until the end of the season before deciding the midfielder's future. And I think for me, that sounds more probable. That sounds more probable. They're going to wait until the end of the season before they negotiate anything. Like I said at the beginning, you imagine you've got Edu, you've got Mikel Arteta, and you've got Zinedine Zidane, and they're all talking. And in the background, you can see Martin Odegaard saying, "Oh, guys, what's going on here? We're negotiating you to stay here, but I want to go back home." And Arteta says, "This is your home." Oh my goodness. We've got to wait and see. Wait and see what happens. Another this funny bit of news. Mohamed El Neni says, no. They tried to take him to rehab, and Mohamed said, no. Arsenal midfielder Mohamed El Neni claimed to have rejected the Egyptian manager's request for him to warm up at halftime to go on the pitch. And apparently Mohamed said, no. He refused. He refused to go and play the second half. And this guy, Hosman El Radi, has said that the thing is that the manager has said on a few occasions to Mo Ineni, just warm up, actually get you on the bench and warm up. And then he's not put Mohamed El Neni on. So from this point onwards, he said, listen, I'm not interested. If you call me up, I won't turn up for an international. I was thinking, Mo, come on, Mo, you can't be doing that. You can't refuse to play. Surely you can't do that. Yeah, my goodness. Mohamed said, no. They're trying to take the rehab, and Mohamed said, no. Oh my goodness. And then the last bit of news. The last bit of news is in regards to Andy Woodman. The former head of coaching at Arsenal has now left the building. Yes, from immediate effect, he's left to go and take over and manage a National League club, Bromley. And he came as a coach in 2018, but he leaves with immediate effect. And so he's going to manage, Bromley. And the only thing I can say is I wish him all the luck. Yeah. Right, so for the last time, let's see who's been talking, who's been chatting in the live chat. Boom, 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 boom. My first pick is Saboslai, Pantores, Bissouma, but didn't see how. And that was my frustration on the first season doing like transfer on the channel, linked with all the players in the world at Arsenal, and then we would sign maybe one. Frustration, and that's what I'm saying. Forget about looking at the shiniest player, the shiniest thing across Europe, thinking, wow, look at his stats. It's got 9 assists and 25 goals. My goodness, I wish he could play for Arsenal. I'm not like that anymore. I'm thinking, let's look at these youngsters here. I'd rather look at these youngsters, transition them into the first team, and then we'll take it from there. Stop looking at the shiniest thing in Europe. And the next week's going to be, wow, Hossein Mawar. And then next week, Thomas Partey. And the next week's going to be, Patson Daka, etc. Anyway, Alex, my man, what's up? I'm good, Gary. What's up with you? Poor James Rowe last night on the Arsenal fan circle. Problems with, the signal dropping out. Oh my goodness, sorry. Yeah, I see Zidane looking like a big hungry monster. Staring at a couple. When Arteta was going to sign for Arsenal, I was really excited because I would have seen our young talents coming through. Game time, yeah, hasn't really happened, has it? Hasn't happened. Righty. Okay. So you know what? I've come to an end. I've come to an end on this one. Guys, thank you for tuning in. I get something kind of in my eye. What is it? But yeah, coming to an end on this one. I can see like the numbers are just kind of bubbling over 20 at any one time. So thank you for joining me in this one. There is another pre-recorded video, transfer news, coming in the next 5 minutes once I've done and dusted on this one. I will be back tomorrow to give you some more news. There might be, because I'm actually working half day from the school. We're breaking up. Yes. We're breaking up tomorrow. Yes. And all my colleagues are watching the channel thinking, all right, okay. Alex can't wait. Yes. I don't care. I don't care. Anyway, guys, I shall see you tomorrow. There could be like a live show like early afternoon and one in the evening, but you have to make sure you tune in. Got to tune in. If you don't, you're going to miss out. And like it says here, subscribe. And if you've been wondering, if you're a newbie, you've been wondering who or what you've been listening to. You've been listening to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. And